Morning guys, just got back from the gym and I thought I'd provide an update whilst it's fresh in my head. So it's 6 o'clock and the session went really well today. I completely forgot today that I changed things up when I was writing this program to a volume session rather than a hypertrophy focus, which means I did more volume than I would have normally done if it was hypertrophy focus. So I am very much an intensity person when it comes to hypertrophy. When it comes to strength, I like to go high volume and drop the intensity to a degree. I'll always lift heavy, but I'd go with leaving around 2 to 3 reps in the tank, but do greater amount of sets. And that over the years, I have learned that that's the way that strength, when I'm doing a strength focused days training, it works better for me. And as I say, intensity for hypertrophy, I just recover using these methods slightly better. And that's why I've kept it in the program. So as I said, today was high volume. One thing I just will add there is note for next week from me, when I hit this day again, I'd go slightly higher carb the day before than I would have done if it was a hypertrophy focused. Strength, I just perform better with higher carbs in my system, and obviously waking up early in the morning, I don't want to consume a high amount of carbs that specific day because it's only going to be about 20 minutes before I start my session. So a banana, some honey is enough for me normally. So my pre-workout meal would be the night before. So next week, yesterday or the day before, I will have a high carb meal pre-bed because that's my pre-workout meal. So how did it go? So dips and pull-ups was today's focus movements, and 2 sets of 5 with 80% of my day one's weights in those exercises. So quite light, but as it's light, I try to move as fast as possible, so be explosive, and literally just 2 sets, and that went really well. Felt like it moved really well, and I felt quite explosive in both of those movements. I then went on to doing my main hypertrophy exercise of the day, and it was only one exercise using hypertrophy, having a hypertrophy focus. And it was 1 set of a 6 rep max on seated military press on the Smith machine, and second set of 10 rep max, and then that's it. Then went on to lat pull downs, and I ended up supersetting lat pull downs with low incline dumbbell chest press. Okay, so 4 sets. Both exercises were between 8 and 12 reps, and like I say before, okay, because there's multiple sets here, 4 sets in total of each, I will try to pick a weight that I can start the movement with the higher end of that range, so 12 reps, leaving a couple of reps in the tank, and obviously I will be fatiguing myself, so I will naturally drop the weights every single set, okay, of those exercises, and end up hitting a round about 8 reps, okay, leaving 2 to 3 reps in the tank, okay, of each set, and therefore I won't get as fatigued as if I was going all out in every single set. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, just send me a message and I'll explain that a little bit better. What else did I do? I did arms. I did a superset of hammer dumbbell curls for 8 to 10, if memory serves me correct. And I supersetted that with lying dumbbell tricep extensions on the bench. Okay, one of my favorite exercises for triceps. And I did 3 sets of those, supersetted them together, and was a good pump, okay, for that, for the arms. Then I finished off with core, and when I train core and abs, I like to go freestyle. It just fits better with me, because sometimes if I have a certain exercise in my program, I want to do it at all costs, and sometimes there are certain exercises where I'm just aching, okay, from a previous session where it just may not be the most suitable exercise for that specific day. So therefore I go freestyle, and I do have 3 sessions a week, okay, where I will focus on my midsection. One of those focused sessions will be core stability, another one will be core movement, and another one will be abs. And they are different, okay. It took me a while to learn this, but when you train core and abs, they are very different exercises. There are obvious overlaps, but they do differ, okay. So guys, that's it for today. The diet is going to be high protein, high carbs, lowish, end of my aim for fats. So I always aim for around about maybe 40 to 60, maybe even 70 if I drop carbs really low, grams of fat per day. So today will be the lower end of that range, 40 to 45 grams, and up my carbs because it's been a high volume day. So I hope this helps, guys. If there are any questions on anything, then drop me a line and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Cheers, guys.